Start recording. Hello! It's Bloodlines time. We've got everyone is here. Josh is just Josh isn't a broom anymore. Congratulations on the elephant, Josh. Who wants to do the recap for last week?
Because I remember to change my drop down name.
Nice, nice, nice.
Unlike some people, I saw that, Steven.
Hey, you saw nothing.
You think you're slick, but you ain't. I mean, I'm probably just gonna do the recap unless anyone else wants
And
to do the
I just want to put the question forward every week in case someone else wants to step up to the
Yeah,
plate
they
like in
don't take
baseball,
they don't take good notes. Because they know I take notes.
right? Again, I have to.
Well,
Ooh,
anyways,
I don't think I've taken any notes at all.
I've got session 10 notes right here. That involve the following sentences. So we reached Aloja, and Aster explained that there's these crystals that people use as ID cards, basically, in the grasslands. And so he gets through right away, but everyone else needs to go through Fantasy DMV,
it's great,
uh,
isn't it?
where they were interviewed and subjected to Zone of Truth and Detect Magic. Mello and Monku have no issues. Juniper has to undisguise, but no one really knows her here anyways, so it kind of works out. Uh, and while everyone's sort of chilling, waiting for the last couple of people to get through line, Aster notices some low shield employees and then his sister Marielle, which causes him to panic. But luckily, she just sort of doesn't notice him and walks past. Then we headed to the Keyhole Maiden, where an owlin named Shawarma.
The keyhole to
Uh,
maiden.
Keyhole. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's also Keelhold, but sure.
Yeah.
I'm just
Don't
going
worry
off my
about it.
one exposure to it from that one song.
Keyhold is nothing. Uh, I've carried.
Keelhaul.
Keelhaul means you get hauled over the keel of the ship. It's a
Yeah.
terrible way to die.
You haul that
Barnacles.
filthy landlubber,
Anyways,
send him down to the depths below.
yeah, Keelhaul. So the owlin, an owlin named Shawarma, greets us at the Bussin Inn. I don't know why I wrote Bussin. I think it
We,
was
we
used to
talked about
describe the
something
place.
being bussin'. I don't remember
Yeah.
anything other than that.
And we paid 5 silver per room for 3 rooms. Then we watched a bard off. One of the bards played rocks. I didn't bother writing that down, but I remember it. In the morning, we take the free public shuttle to the capital, which are centaur powered, and we have a 3-hour ride south, where we arrive at Dracinia. Uh, the city is laid out where it's generally the northeast is sort of where most of the centaurs chill. The northwest is mainly Minotaur. The southeast is mainly Loxodon. Everywhere else is sort of just a interspersed mint of people.
Mm-hmm.
And the west section, that's off on its own, has government buildings and the wealthy. So that's most likely where the Loshil estate is. Aster, we get to a library to uh, find a map, basically, and figure out where exactly Juniper's aunt is. And in the meantime, Monku's like, see why at sign nerds. I'm off to go just live here now. And so Aster gave her a sponsor letter, and she leaves. Then I also sent, or Aster sent, a letter by courier to his home, so that they know he's not dead. Then we headed over to Gromond Transport, which has paid shuttles to Allah. Allah? Allah.
Allah
Allah.
is what I've been going with.
And the dwarf
Bless you.
Gromond, uh, of Gromond Transport helps us hire a shuttle. So we pay 15 silver pieces for the 7 p.m. shuttle, and that's where the session ends. And I also noted down that uh, we learned that Dracinia to Allah is 2 days on foot, 1 day on transit. Allah to Mavka is 4 days on foot, 2 on transit, and Mavka to Borda is 2 days on foot, 1.5 on transit. And our current plan is to go from Dracinia to Allah in that 1 day of transport, and then from there just strike out on foot north and a little bit east to reach the manor/orchard area that we need to go.
Nice. That's a very good recap, Josh. Let me look at you Look at your sheet. What's happening? I got a boop on Twitter is what's happening. See.
I
Ah!
take negative con damage and instantly die.
You can refill your inspiration.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll be honest, I don't remember spending it from the last time that I used
I
it.
don't think you did.
Huh. Eh.
Or did you ever?
It was
Did you ever add it? Because you got it
was
last time
unchecked.
for the recap.
Yeah, I did add it. I must have used it on something. Who knows?
Who knows?
I
Maybe
I
it was a
spend it
nature
like
check.
water.
Fair enough.
What does that mean?
Water?
Yeah, what do you mean you spin something like water?
I don't know. It's just like easily available.
You spend it like you drink water.
Yeah.
I guess would be the better way to put it.
Okay. Okay, I've never heard it before. Also, while we're here, hello, Molokai.
It's in CollinsDictionary.com, so it's not just me.
Who's Colin?
I don't know.
He's got a dictionary?
I don't know. You better answer the phone though.
I don't answer the phone, Swissy.
Sorry.
Listen,
sorry,
all
I
I'm
forgot
s-
to
Okay, one
talk.
second.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, look, guy wants me to drink
Listen,
water, which is fine.
All I'm saying is that I'm not the only person that knows the phrase "spend money like water."
I've always heard it as like drinking something like water or something like that.
That's stupid.
Usually in referring to alcohol.
Sheesh. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what the kids do nowadays. I'm not a child.
Yeah, but so I guess you're gonna head right over to that cart that you've just booked some passage on.
Yes, I assume we would just sort of
Yeah,
mill
that's
about
fine.
in the general area until 7 p.m.
Yeah, as you head
Strikes up, and then the 5 of us would get on the cart.
you head over there, you do notice that there's a bit of a group of people around it as they're getting ready to board. Just as you arrive over there, you do hear a call from what you assume is what do you call this? The driver, I guess, who is yelling
Yeah,
through some sort.
A cabbie.
I wouldn't consider a day ride a cabbie. Yodeling through some sort of
It's a
megaphone
driver.
type
It doesn't
thing.
matter.
It's like, everyone, please board now. Oh, you all go ahead and board. Where are you sitting on this, out of curiosity?
I don't know. Is this
I mean-
a similar sort of cart situation to last time?
Yeah, it's fairly small, I believe. I wrote it down in here. I think it's like 6 people total. Yeah, I think it's 10 people total, including staff.
I will sit at the back.
I'll sit
Aster's
in
was
the
gonna Aster will just sit wherever his friends sit.
In the back.
I'll sit in the middle.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, as Sarah
We
and
can't
Goldie.
literally all be in the back. That's not how seats work.
It depends on how big it is.
Sarah
10
and Goldie sit back there in the back too. As you are getting used to your seats, because you're going to be here for a while, you notice.
I got separated.
Yeah, you were the bad kid in class, so you have to sit up front where the teacher can watch you. You noticed a Grasslands Tiefling get on, as well as a Luxodon, who's both sit near the front, and as well as 3 guards. One in the middle, one near the back, and one near the front. And as well as the driver, who goes up the front, like, all right, everybody, we want to get this underway as soon as possible, so get comfortable. This is going to be a long ride. What we're going to be doing is we're going to go for a few hours now. I know it's a late start, but after a few hours, we will stop for a rest. I need my rest. The horses need their rest. We'll sleep for a few hours. Then we'll be off again in the morning. Anyone have any questions? If not, we shall be going. He waits for a bit. No one has raised their
Aster
voice.
waits politely. He has no questions.
All right, I'll take that as a no. If you had questions, forever hold your peace. He hops over the front of what's this? It's a wagon, and shouts, "Yep!" and snaps.
Yep.
Yep. Snaps the the reins of the horses, and you're off. Cart's rumbling. You're going to be going for a few hours. What are you doing to keep yourself entertained during this time?
The cart begins moving, and Aster falls asleep.
Nice.
Nice.
As was previously established.
Mm-hmm.
He's still feeling good. He's still feeling like he doesn't need to be alert on this wagon ride, so he's napping.
What about the rest?
Using it as a good old thinking time.
Yeah,
His plan is to wake up at the first, like when the cart stops, he'll wake up, and then by that time it'll be dark, and then he can look at the sky.
what are you meditating on, Mello?
Experiences thus far, you know,
Okay.
like what led to all this and the new adventures on the horizon.
That's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. What about you, the Ronin?
Staring into the middle distance, looking for danger.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna make
That's all I ever do.
I'm gonna make a statement here.
Does the danger hang out in the middle distance usually?
In the middle distance, you see the Luxodon that got on the thing earlier, and you can't see past him. He's very big.
The danger.
I look out the back instead.
In the back middle distance. Yeah, you can see dirt road.
You can see dirt road.
No one's gonna sneak up on us while I am on this cart.
Right.
All right.
In front of you, Goldie is knitting, as is her wont. And Sarah is, what is she doing? She's anxiously running her hands through her hair. That seems about right.
Cool.
All right. After a few hours of this car ride, let's see. You guys left at 7, so let's say 4 hours, I guess. You hear the driver go, "Whoa there," and the cart slows and it pulls off the
Whoa.
side of the road. Yeah, the cat.
Slow down.
Hello there, Maurice. Yeah, as the cart
stops and
comes to a
Aster
stop.
arises.
Cart comes to a stop on the side of the road, and the captain stands up with his megaphone thing again and announces, "All right, everybody, we're stopping for the night. Everybody off. Make yourselves ready to get some sleep and some food and some sleep. In that order."
Did he stop at like a building, or
No,
are we just in the middle
This
of
is just
nowhere?
side of the road by the trees.
Excellent, good.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
this is a
I find
sketch
that
ass
very
taxi
funny.
service.
listen.
I hire the Greyhound bus and we stop in the middle of Lawton, Oklahoma. we file out into the fucking side of the highway.
All right, everybody, set up camp.
Well,
I'm gonna set up our
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah, as you're doing that, you get a few looks around as you see some of the other people's setting up their stuff. You notice that 2 of the guards have walked back carrying an armful of lumber. Not lumber's probably too big of a word. They've brought some fire starter and some food, and they are cooking up what smells like some nice vegetable soup. Vegetables. After a few minutes, they ring the side of the pot with the spoon, I guess. And the captain announces, "All right, anyone who wants to eat before sleep time, this is your chance.
Oh my god!
I do want to eat before sleep time.
You may eat before sleep time."
Aster goes to get some soup. It's soup time.
It's good soup,
soup-ing.
surprisingly.
It's soup. It's souping in now.
This cart, the cart soup is, pretty good for cart soup.
Pretty good. We
Yeah.
should each roll for how good our particular scoop of soup is.
Sure.
What would that be? What would that be?
Roll me a
Susie?
flat
You know,
D20.
sometimes how like they scrape the bottom of it and you get some like burnt bits.
So I say roll me a
Okay,
D20.
Never mind. It doesn't fucking matter. I
No,
give
no,
up.
no.
I give up.
No, I'm doing it for you.
Okay.
Damn, I guess that's pretty good.
I guess
soup.
you don't want that 19 then.
I don't care.
Your soup is pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Cool.
Yeah, and you.
It doesn't
I was
matter
just
how.
making a funny.
It doesn't matter how good the soup is. I eat it.
The Ronin strikes me as someone who has eaten rocks before.
Is that dwarf racist?
I know. I think he's just has been desperate at some point, and this has increased.
I mean, at least-
to get the salt and dirt off of it.
You know, I won't say what I was gonna say. Never mind.
It's roughage.
It's not though.
And what were you gonna say, Swissy?
Yeah, come on.
Sounds like it'd be content.
At least dwarf racism is only a little racist
Oh,
What?
because they're short.
because they're short.
Wow.
No, I got that.
Okay.
They're actually not that short, really.
Mm.
They're about shoulder height with humans. They tower above halflings and
Crazy.
gnomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little bastards.
It's bedtime. Are any of you paranoid enough to stay awake? But I will remind you, there are guards here.
I'm
there's
staring at
guards,
the
I'm
night
gonna-
sky enough to
Mhm.
stay awake.
Fair.
Aster just slept for like an entire fucking
4 hours.
carriage trip.
And
so.
he slept on the
I
one.
napped on the carriage strip, and I
to
have nothing,
Dracinia,
and I
the
would
one
gain
from-
nothing from an actual long rest.
Yeah.
So Aster's like, it's finally time to stare at the sky for like 8 hours.
Well, good for you.
He's
the
been
Ronin
planning this
trusts
for
Aster
days.
to wake him up if anything happens.
Okay.
A foolish mistake.
What about you, Mello?
I'll be up for a bit, just polishing my shield. I think.
It's definitely you for me.
Okay, I could have said polishing my Johnson and nobody would have laughed.
It's
No, yeah, we
true.
wouldn't
I
have
would
because
not
that's
have
not
laughed at all.
funny.
Yeah. Correct. You're
Okay.
getting it. You're learning.
My
I
God, he
don't
can
get it.
learn.
I'm not learning.
Okay. So yeah, so the
I'll
Ronin
go to bed
just-
eventually, if circumstances allow. But yeah, I'm up for like a couple hours.
An hour or two. Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay, so that would put you like at 1 a.m. I think.
sure.
Yeah, so the Ronin conks straight out. Hey Aster, can you give me a perception roll?
Sure. Can I guidance myself?
Yeah, sure. Actually, no, this is like a passive thing that's happening, so you won't like necessarily be ready for it.
Do you just want my passive perception then?
No, just
15.
well, a 15 would still beats it. Yeah, while you are staring up at the sky, like neck broken straight up, like Gary's mod. You in the distance you hear some howling.
Hmm. Can I nature roll on the howling to figure out if it's just wolves
Yeah, sure. Give me a nature roll.
or at least? And I will guidance that one if I can.
Yeah, sure, because you're reacting to a thing that has happened, so I will let you guidance that.
All right.
14,
So
I think,
we
is
get
decent enough.
18.
18 is definitely good enough. As you
Decent-er
as you listen to the howls going back and forth, you realize that one of them is definitely a lot lower and more guttural than the rest.
enough.
He's in the gutter.
But you don't really hear them come close and closer to where you are. They're just out off in the distance, maybe even the middle distance.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, that's where the danger is, though.
Yeah, but as time passes.
Well, I
you-
mean, if they're out in the wilderness and they're not making moves towards us, then I'll just mentally note it and not really say anything.
and
Just imagine waking up the Ronin and he's like, "You woke me up because wolves exist."
It seemed like you'd want to know.
I'm
seem
familiar
like-
with the concept.
You seem like one of those guys who is would want would want to track that. Well, now I hear what you're saying, but it sounded like they were in the middle distance.
not the middle distance.
The rodent sprints into the.
my god.
There you go. Yep. Hours pass as Aster stares at the sky. Mellow's gone to sleep. The Ronin is still conked out, and morning comes.
Everyone's dead. Wolves, apparently.
Well, I will remind you, there are professional guards here whose job it is to kill wolves, probably.
That's all they do.
Can you imagine? No, that's actually a
If
hyena.
a
we
non-wolf problem
Yeah.
goes up, we just...
Nah, it's out of our jurisdiction. We're the Wolfsgate mercenaries, nothing else.
Sorry, ever since the Wolf Treaty of '96, we can't interfere. Unless it's specifically wolf related.
Morning has come.
The wolf treaty allows them to kill wolves. Is
Yeah,
really
you got
good.
it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked up what I was throwing down. I am very
I'm done.
stupid.
It's fine.
Yeah, but morning comes and Mello and the Ronin are awakened by another blast of the driver's megaphone. Alright, everybody! Break camp, we're leaving in an hour!
Why does he just make random sounds?
It's the interference. Don't worry about it.
Feedback on the microphone.
Haven't you ever just gone kind of for no reason?
Yeah, but
He's just a very jowly cab driver. No?
yeah. Everyone loads back up, and you are off again. And a few hours later, you have arrived in Allah.
Allah.
Yeah, you have arrived. It is, let me find, it is late midday, so let's assume around 6 o'clock.
Late midday sure is a term you just used.
Yeah, it sure is. I wouldn't say it's the evening, but it's later than midday.
Is 6 o'clock not evening?
It is definitely evening.
I feel like
Oh.
that's early evening. At
I don't
like I would say like 5 is like the
I don't know,
cutoff
dude.
point for when
Yeah.
it begins coming to evening time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I consider 7 the first evening hour.
Yikes.
Well, regardless, it's like 6-ish.
Yeah, it's late.
Oh well.
And we're here.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it just means we'll probably have to we'll probably want to find an inn here
Yeah,
so that we can then
We in here.
yeah.
Huff.
You
Hoof
unload
it
at
in
one
the
of these
morning.
one of these depots over here. It's another location of Grumman's coach service.
Now remind me, was here our final
No.
destination, or was
No.
stopping here going
This
somewhere
is not
else?
final.
We have to go
destination.
on foot, like
Okay,
like
a
a
walking
day at
from
Yes.
minimum.
here.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just couldn't remember if this is the place we were
Yeah.
walking
No.
from, or if it was
Yeah.
the next place.
Yeah, I'll read
No,
you
we're
the
walking
quick.
from this place.
Mhm.
There's not really a reason to go to another town to walk because it's like the same distance.
If like
Really?
for real, if you went to other towns, it'd probably like take 2 or 3 more sessions just to get there because travel.
Right.
Yeah. So Allah is a small town with not much more than a single road bisecting it, a single tower guards
sink.
each. Shut up! I'm going to eat you alive.
A single tower.
A single tower guards each end of the road. Yeah, so you guys have been unloaded here at Grumman's coach service. At this time, majority of the stores are closed. You do notice that, let's say it's this one. There's a tavern over here with the name Summer's Stable, and lights are pouring out of its doors. There's also a store with the name Gerald's Generals, but it is closed.
Cool.
I don't have money to spend anyway. Stores are meaningless to me.
Well,
Closed
some-
stores even more so.
We've never made money on this entire adventure.
I gave you money once, and it was rocks.
And it was rocks instead. Remember when Boko gave us a single thing of loot and it was rocks?
Yeah.
I do. Enemy drops? No. More like enemy rocks.
I still have those rocks
Those
in my
were-
inventory.
Those weren't even
I
drops.
still have rocks.
That was your pick reward.
Yeah. Steven, I drew you a helpful map, so you know what we're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just couldn't.
I just couldn't. I knew our
By Drew, I mean I wrote
one
on
place
Bogo's
or a
map.
different place and then walk from there. I just couldn't remember if this was the place we were walking from.
We
This
could
is the
spend
place.
like a million days going all the way to that northern town to take about the same amount of time in the
You
wilderness.
still have to walk
Yeah.
to walk through the woods or walk through
It
the
didn't
plains.
seem worth it. Yeah.
Anyway,
What was the name of that store again? Gerald's Generals? Or...
It's not Gerald's Generals. It's Gerald's Generals.
Can
Can it be Gerald's genitals?
No.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay, just checking.
listen, if I let him own a
Johnson's,
brothel
as far as
somewhere,
the eye
I
can
will use
see.
that name for it, okay? If he manages to franchise. So if you
Yeah, if he
Yeah, if he franchises his general store into
no
a
no
brothel.
he's it's a spin-off store like Babies R Us from
No.
Toys R Us. What are they unrelated?
don't compare Babies R Us and brothels, please.
I don't know anything about Babies R Us. I never went in one.
Why are you thinking about babies and brothels, Swissy? That's kind of fucked up.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, don't do it on stream. We'll get banned.
Yeah, what an inconvenience.
I'm gonna roll for seppuku. Oh, I'm dead.
Well, I mean, you don't. Well,
That
if you
doesn't beat your AC.
Damn it. God damn it.
Josh is right.
You can
You
take your
missed.
shield off and try again.
I won't help.
Doff your shield. Single action. Give me an attack roll.
No. No.
Okay, so what you doing?
Well, I guess,
Guess
we
we're
would
going to bed. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
during our pan we didn't see an inn, right? I only
I s-
heard
there's a
mention of
tavern.
general store.
You
There's a
ignored
tavern.
my
What is
tavern.
the tavern called?
A Summer's Stable.
Then I suppose we should head into Summer's stable and see if we can get room.
I'm new in town.
I
And
guess.
Aster will even say that in character if it prompts action.
Yeah, let's
This
do
will be
that.
like, well, we could go check in
Sounds
Summer's
good to me.
stables.
Yeah, so as you stand in
Do
front of the building, you notice it has kind of those like swinging saloon doors.
Yeah.
You,
When we walk in,
does the piano player stop and everybody turns to look at us?
no, you go
Because they've
through.
never seen a stranger in their life.
I mean, they're on like a major trade route, though.
I know.
Yeah,
It's a
you
movie trope.
you enter and it's fairly busy. Behind the bar you can see a, let me get her description here. You see where art thou? You see a centaur with a brown coat with white speckles and blonde hair and sparkling green eyes tending the bar, sliding drinks down it, you know like you do as a bartendress.
And then the person doesn't grab them and just
Yeah.
stares at them because it's that one game. The town with no name.
Yeah,
Remember that? You've seen that? You've
I'm
seen
aware
that?
of it.
No.
It's a really good scene. Anyways, whoever the face
We
of the party is should
approach-
approach
yeah.
the Minotaur.
We approach
Yep,
the
it's
Minotaur.
a centaur. She's a centaur.
Centaur.
A centaur.
It's-
I
it's-
approach the
see-
centaur.
It's a table. It's a stable. Hi. She waves. You're new, aren't you? You're new in town.
Yes, we are. I'm new in town.
No, I just said that. You don't say it back. No. Let's start over.
Okay.
Hi. You're new in town, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Now that's how you do it here. How can I help you?
We are seeking rooms for the night.
Rooms? Okay. I've got rooms.
Great. How much are they?
Oh,
I didn't say that in my
I
voice
hate it.
because
Who's that?
Swissy, if you're gonna be the face, you have to say the sentence.
I
Swissy, please.
Yes. Yes, but I said we are seeking rooms for the
push
night.
to talk.
Yeah, and then Boca said,
And
"Yeah, I
she-
have
and
rooms,"
she
and then
answered
you
you.
say, "Great. How much are they?"
Okay.
What's
Great,
the
how
learn
much
skill
are
roll?
they?
Oh, there are 5 silver
Who's
per
that?
room.
Who's that?
Who's that that talked?
Who was
just
that
now?
that talked just now? It sounded like Swissy. It didn't sound like Mello.
What are we doing? Why
You're just trying to buy a room. Why are you having such a hard time asking my nice centaur for rooms?
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening right now, I'll be honest.
I bullied Swissy.
I bullied Swissy out of the call is what happened, but he's
Oh.
back now.
Why?
Great.
Snowflake.
We would like to get 3 rooms.
3 rooms?
I'm assuming.
There's
There's
four of us. Why would
four
we
of
need
us.
three
Why
rooms?
would
Okay,
there's three
I
rooms?
thought
There
there
are
was
There's
5 of
5.
us.
There is 5.
Okay, whatever. 2 rooms. 2 rooms.
That is 1 gold.
5,000 gold.
Mello slaps a gold on the counter.
Thank you. She twiddles it between her fingers.
Mello.
Oh, hello. Hey, Sammy, I believe. Sorry if I read that wrong. Thank you for the raid.
Nice, thanks.
Babe, I'll also tell you that your overlay thing seems to be broken and it did not notify me. It's a,
Rip.
Rip.
why is your overlay broken?
I don't know. Do you have the
I don't know,
alert
do you
box
have the
turned
alert
on?
box turned on?
It's in here. Whatever. Ah, there it is. Thank you for the follow. I can't see that because it's under our Discord notification, our Discord thing.
That one's on you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, she takes your gold piece and runs it between her fingers before tossing it back to, one, you know, like the money sack. The money sack that's
The open
around
money-
her haunch.
open money sack.
It's
that keeps
it's
behind the bar.
yeah, it's tied around her haunch.
Yes, the traditional money sack.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I know.
You know what I'm talking about. It's a money sack.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
money sack. Yeah.
yeah, from all those medieval taverns I go to on the reg.
Uh-huh.
Do you not go to medieval times every day, Josh?
Yeah, there is one of those in my town. It's where I just get heaps of mutton. I'm actually dying, you see. The doctor says I should stop eating mutton at medieval times, and I called him a commie. So, you know. Well, anyways, Aster's beat because he didn't
He did
sleep
not
over the
sleep.
night. So he's going to go to bed, and he's just
Same.
gonna kind of figure out on the way what room setup we're doing. Is the Ronin gonna hang out with Goldie and Juniper to
Plan, unless they
Plan,
an
want.
eye.
unless they don't want me to.
is usually how it works.
That's what you've been doing. I'm sure they're comfortable with you, but you know, it's been a few weeks.
Great. Well, then I'll just go into one of the rooms, and that will be the room that doesn't have those 3 in it. Nestor will lay down and drift off to a nice slumber.
Once
Once
again,
again, sleep against the door.
I sleep.
Okay. And
We've done it. We've all done it.
Yeah. We flash forward to the next morning. Bada ding, bada boom. It's the morning. What are you going to do?
I wake up.
I wake up.
Wake up.
You grab a brush and you put a little makeup. Do you hide the scars to fade away the shakeup? Did you want to?
No.
I wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, I'll just get up and do my usual, morning routine, I guess.
Everybody gonna try to get the
get our
wards up bright and
so
early so we can get an early start.
Alrighty.
I keep forgetting to prep my good berries.
Are you gonna prep
I
your
gotta
good
make
berries?
myself- Well, I want to do it before I go to sleep so I get the spell
Oh,
slots
true,
back.
true. Ooh.
Because the good berries I had are now bad berries.
Oh no, they're bad.
Well, the last ones I had were from like 2 days ago, so they've
Fair.
lost potency.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's fine. I'll just have to remember next night. I'll get a big sign and I'll hang it up in my room.
All right. Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think I have anything in particular that I do in the mornings.
All right. So I
Just
guess that means
be
everyone
getting
has.
up.
You've gathered in this like center town circle thing.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
I guess that means it's off. It's time to just trek northward then.
Off to the races.
Good with directions. We'll follow your lead.
Okay, sounds good. That's north. Aster points north. We kind of need to go a little east. Mostly north, little east. Small amount east. We kind of want to skirt around this woods if we can. Stick more to the plains, probably. But mostly north. Anyways, that's
Your
this way.
Trust your
Aster
navigation.
begins, Aster begins sort of trundling off.
All right.
Mostly north, a little east.
Right, as it's a long day. You've got a long day ahead of you, so let me find where we are. Where are we? Okay, here we are. Okay, so let's do. So the walk is expected to take a day and a half to 2 days. You are walking off. It's the nice early morning. The sky is clear. Let me see. The Ronin, give me an example of something that goes wrong during your walk, and how do you solve it?
Oh fuck.
Never ready for these. Let me check my stats real quick.
Expect the unexpected.
I'm
I'm
gonna say
it rains.
so the road
So the
gets
road
you-
gets wet.
There is
So
no road.
it
Also, you
rains-
cannot
it
control the
rains,
weather.
So it's,
it rained.
it
what?
rained.
I'm just gonna make it like a standard thing here. You can't control the weather.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. There's we lose the there's some bushes in the way, so we have to like clear them to get out of the way because they're blocking the way that we have to go because there's bushes.
You could go around them, but okay, I'll take it.
Now
We go through them. It's easier.
River,
There's a
we can't
river.
go
We can't go around them. There's a
natural
natural land bridge that's perfectly covered by thick shrubs.
Okay, I'll take it. Okay. It's midday, and it is overcast. You are still walking. Mello, what is the issue that came
I
up?
didn't have to roll anything.
No,
Actually.
I just want you guys to do some narration for this travel segment. Mello, what is something that goes wrong, and how do you solve it?
Why should always got to be going wrong though?
It's called entertainment. Have you ever
enough.
heard of entertainment, Swissy? It's
Yeah,
an
imagine-
important
Imagine
thing.
if Star Wars was just Luke goes off the planet, blows up the Death Star, and it's over.
I don't know. I think it'd be really funny to watch a movie where nothing ever goes wrong.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
extremely straightforward.
Speed running.
fuck. I don't know, man.
Get to thinking.
I am thinking actively.
Think harder.
There's like when the waiter comes and you don't have your order ready, but you don't want to send them off because then it'll take too long. So you just pour over the menu real quick while they're standing there looking at you.
I am looking at you, Swissy. I am staring at you intensely.
Food can't even be an issue because of good berries. God damn it.
Bro.
Sure can.
Fucking hate it here, yo. God damn.
Food's not an issue because of good berries. Navigation's not really an issue because Aster, as long as Aster
thinks
he knows exactly where we are at all times.
It's true. What an Omega Giga Chad.
I am staring intently.
Respect.
There's only so many problems I can think of.
We've had one problem, and it was
two.
bushes.
I know.
Mine
I
was
can't
bad.
also
Mine was
say
bad.
bushes.
It can't be worse than that.
I mean, worse is still there.
What if we come to like a point because we're not on a path? You said
No,
right? We're
we
just
are.
kinda,
You
like,
are.
heading
You are
north.
trekking overland. Think of
We
that
come
once.
to an yeah. We come to an area that seems to landslide at some point, so it's really
Okay.
steep.
Yeah.
So I set up some hempen rope to help people get down.
Nice. That's great.
With your pythons?
Okay, and it is now later day. The clouds have really come up, and it is pouring down rain. Aster, this is up to
Sick,
you.
sick.
Do you want to try to push onward through the rain, or are you going to call it stops here during...
Is this the only reason?
Is this the only reason you want
Alright.
to control the weather?
Yes.
Alright. I was ready for this, baby.
Ooh?
Here's a plan. An excellent idea. If we slow the... Boca.
Yes, hello,
Yeah,
it's me.
stick
Hi.
with me on this.
Okay.
I own shape water.
Yeah, okay.
I can control water in a 5-foot cube. If we simply
Ooh.
slow the pace of our travel slightly, I can pause the rain in each 5-foot cube block, and we can continue
Okay.
unaccosted.
Nice.
Nice. That's
Aster
great.
Aster creates a magic umbrella.
Magic umbrella. And
Hello.
all it costs is me. All it
Oh,
means
that's
is
a
we
can-
can't
that's a
go
cantrip.
fast.
This is a
Yeah,
magic cantrip.
We can't go faster than like 5 feet per action, I guess.
Well,
But
that's
like I
that.
don't think that would be a problem.
5 feet
I think we could go to
every 3
mostly
seconds?
normal pace. The alternative is that I could freeze a shield of water and just levitate it with us.
Hmm.
No,
Those are very
will
funny.
I will let you do that.
So it begins the first few drips of water splash down, and Aster sort of weirdly casually is like, "Oh, some rain has come," and just pauses the raindrops and continues walking.
Incredible.
And
And everybody
just
hurries to huddle
pauses
up
the
around
rain.
Aster has established dominance over the weather itself at level 2.
That is my intent, and if that works, that is what
I
would
will
like to do.
absolutely allow that. After
Excellent.
a good hour or two of
What a
rain, it
cool
lets up,
cantrip.
and no one even got wet.
I'd like to imagine
I had
that
a
one
big
of
hat.
yeah, the big
Yeah.
hat works. And one of us has a hat of disguise. I don't know how
Yeah.
good that is against rain, though.
I doubt...
She's not been wearing it.
Oh, she gave it back to one of you because she's
Yeah,
not
one
using
of
it
us-
for
one of
disguise
us
here
took it
anymore.
back.
Because tieflings
It's
are very
either
common here.
Mellow or the
I will
Ronin.
assume I took it back. Because I gave it to her initially, I think.
Yeah. It's up to you guys to decide who
I mean, it's
owns the funny hat.
Aster does not care to hold on to the group hat.
I'll take
So.
it. It is in my items.
And after that, you notice that it is pretty late in the evening now that rain really masks the movement of time, and it's probably about time for you to pitch camp.
Probably
Excellent.
about time for us to pitch camp.
Yeah, I'll pitch camp. I don't think I have anything too specific to do other than say at my bedroll.
Yep.
Now, the problem is trying to find some dry land to do that on.
Could you not use
Could you
shape
not
water
use
to
shape
just
water
take
to
the
just take the
of a
moisture
thing,
out of
or
a thing, or is that not how it works?
That I would argue just damp, like, for me, damp ground isn't water.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would
That's fair.
fail to choose an area of water. I feel like it works with rain because that just is
It is
water.
pure water. It is not mixed
Yeah.
with something else.
Now, I could use, if I've got time, I could produce a flame in my hand. It theoretically would be maybe warm enough to dry small patches, but I think that would be a bit. Maybe we just build a fire and let it go for a bit. It would work enough.
It would dry out the ground around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume you're doing a nice evening meal of good berries, or are you out?
Yeah, I can. Well, I can make. I can do a cast of good berries now, and then everyone can eat one, and then I'll have 5 spare for tomorrow. Or later in the evening, as needed.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
Aster will spend a spell slot casting good berry and offer a good berry to everyone. Unless
Because
again,
is-
you can still eat your rations if you'd like, but
I'll eat a good berry.
there's nothing stopping you from having a nice berry instead.
An average
Yep.
berry.
Yeah.
No. It's better than the average berry. It's a good berry.
Fair enough.
It's no great.
It's no great
no
berry,
bad.
but it's no bad berry.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
after you enjoy your evening meal of
Nope.
good berries, it's time to sleep. What is the established watch order? Or what is the watch order for tonight?
I'll just go middle.
Okay, Aster takes
I'll
middle.
watch first.
Mello
I
takes
will go-
first.
I will go last.
Ronan's last. Okay, Mello, give me the first watch, please.
Perception.
Yes, it's perception.
Thank you.
Whatever happens here,
I'm not gonna have an armor class unless it's on the third watch. So
Rip.
Yep. So.
I mean, you could sleep in your heavy armor.
Yep, Mello.
You don't have any hit die to restore, so it actually wouldn't injure you.
Yeah, Mello, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You hear like the sounds of woodland creatures, you know, your birds, squirrels. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's pretty darn quiet.
How peaceful.
And your watch of the night comes to an end.
And so his watch has ended.
Are you gonna go wake up the big guy?
Okay, yeah. I go wake up Aster.
Ooh,
I didn't realize I had to
No, wait,
manually end my
wait, every
watch.
time you have to interact with the game.
No, whatever. I go and wake up Aster.
oh wow, midnight already. Well,
It is that time.
it is that time. Well, have a nice bout of shut-eye, and I
Mhm.
will keep watch.
Enjoy your
And-
stargazing, friend.
Aster looks up at the, I'm assuming, still kind of overclouded sky, and's like,
The
yeah,
clouds
we'll
have
see what-
dissipated a little bit. Bless you.
Yeah, we'll see. There's always something that shines through.
Okay, Aster,
Anyways.
can you give me perception with an advantage, please?
Oh, sure. Advantage.
18 will do it. So
Eh?
Aster, as you are sitting there looking at the sky doing your watch, once again you hear the howling.
Hmm.
This time it's much closer.
Oh, man, I don't like that. That's Aster weighs his options. Much closer howling is sketchy. If he's got the time, he's gonna go make an attempt to go wake up the Ronin, because he knows that the Ronin does not like being caught out of his armor. And also Mello just went to sleep, so it seems rude to wake him again. So does anything stop me from waking up the Ronin?
No, you rolled really good on your perception. No, nothing opposes you. But the howling is
Great.
definitely getting closer.
So I will you know, not stealthily, but like quietly walk over to the Ronin and gently shake him awake.
My hand goes to my blade.
Ooh,
It's just you.
well, we may need that in a second. I heard some howling back when we were on the wagon cart the last day, and the similar howling has found us here. I believe it's drawing closer. I think we may have
I
to
see.
be ready for visitors.
Altercation.
Yeah.
In that case, I shall prepare for battle. Thank you.
Yep, I'm gonna leave Mello for the moment because he just fell asleep, and if I'm wrong, maybe he can continue to sleep, but we should be ready to wake him just in case.
I agree.
And then,
I put on my armor.
so the dawn time for medium armor is 10 minutes. I wonder how long are we gonna have 10 minutes? I guess we just start trying to put on
I think
armor.
I'll give you the 10 minutes because you almost rolled a 20 there without guidance.
Oh yeah, guidance. Can I also like assist?
Yes, I would definitely allow you
the-
to assist the Ronin with the dawning.
Excellent. So I help the Ronin. I assume the Ronin can sort of just guide me to like what to do to help him assemble his armor back.
You have to
Now, you have to be very
careful.
careful with this piece, or it pinches my nipples.
Deeply
That,
Deeply uncomfortable.
That raises a question I'm not prepared to answer about whether Luxodon. I guess they would have to.
They're mammals.
They're mammals.
Yeah.
They've probably got nipples.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's move
Is
on.
it relatable to Aster?
It would still be like pinching
Anyways.
his skin.
Well, Aster doesn't wear armor.
It's true. I just have thick skin.
Yeah, so
It's-
like
but I will don my shield.
Mm-hmm. So, like, let's say a minute or two after you finish equipping all your armor, you hear the howling again, and it's incredibly close. You could say it's probably only a few feet in the direction it's coming from.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I think that we're gonna need to. Aster. Wait, no, that's me. Mello.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we all just got.
Very good.
What?
There's dogs.
And as the words
Oh.
"there's dogs" comes out of the Ronin's mouth, in 1 second, I have to reuse a map because I forgot to make a new one. I wrote all this stuff today, but I did
Nice.
not do I did not make the map.
Big rip.
I mean, like generic camp map is.
Yeah,
Oh
I-
no, we're here again.
Yeah, and from let's see,
What are you talking about? We've never been here before.
from several directions.
Oh lord.
Wolves
There's probably-
appear.
It's probably about to be pack tactics too, huh?
Roll
Oh, yeah,
your
wolves.
initiative.
Oh, if only I wanted to.
Oh, you do want to though. If not, you
Ah!
don't. If you don't, you die.
Yo, I am getting up out of bed quick.
You're like dogs.
I jump up and like arch my back like
Meow, hiss.
meow hiss. Meow slash hiss.
Whap whap.
Had all the time.
Had
in the
all the
world.
time in the world to get ready and still fucking roll the
Roll
7.
the 7. Descending. There we go. Well, turns out Mellow.
Is that?
What? Don't worry about it. Mellow,
Squinting.
Mellow, you rolled pretty decent. You're up. You're ready to go.
Wait, what are you squinting at?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
Thought
never mind.
for
I
a
thought
sec-
for a second that one of those wolves had a crossbow on its token, and I was really
No,
fucking. I was about to lose my
no.
mind.
It's like bones. I
Yo,
think.
we dealing with a new kind of dog here.
Damn, the wolves is real advanced.
What the dog do?
I thought you were pausing. I thought you were pausing because I paused for a second because I just noticed that Boko's name in chat is Dungeon Mommy.
Oh.
I saw that like right away.
I don't pay attention to the in-game chat outside of roles, I think.
Okay, Mellow, it is your turn.
Okay. I see
Wow.
dogs on the horizon. Do I see the one behind me, by the way? I guess direction isn't
I think
a thing.
they're howling so you can hear it. So I would say yeah, you can probably see it.
Since that one's nearest, I'm very threatened, so I'm gonna turn around. and
Yeah,
I'm
there's not
gonna-
really facing in Pathfinder.
This isn't
in-
Pathfinder.
Yeah, we went over it last time.
Yeah,
I was just remembering.
It's assumed that
Um,
everyone's on high alert and looking.
yeah.
in
I'm
every
not gonna
direction.
say,
Yeah.
well, this is your vision code.
Well, I would like to
That'd be
whip
wild.
around
Okay.
and pull a dart and huck it at the dog.
Are you in dart range? You
Oh
are.
yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah.
See, that's a 16. 16 hit. Show me the damage.
Oh shit, that's right. Whoops.
You have to tell me your
Showing
damage.
damage.
That's 9 damage. The dog is not. It lets out a loud whine as the dart connects with its flank, but it's still up and it's still going.
Should have
I don't
divine
like
favored
dogs.
yourself.
I'm also gonna scoot on over in front of
Princess.
our charges. Yeah.
That's your turn then.
Yeah.
The leader of the wolves is
You know him well.
Oh my god, the leader of the pack.
the biggest wolf of them all. has rounded the trees and is sitting. It's watching you.
Alone.
Oh no,
Upsetting.
he's
We don't
conniving.
notice anything about their eyes yet, do we?
No, there's nothing out of the ordinary that you've noticed.
Okay, cool.
Aster,
Just
it
want
is
to
your
make sure
turn.
that problem hadn't followed
Except for the
us.
fact that one's got a crossbow. But I mean, that's probably just a
Well,
lizard.
don't worry. Wait till you find out about the ones that have Glocks.
Oh no, bam, bam.
Flap,
Is that a
flap.
monkey? He's got a gun. Well, anyways, Aster's gonna use a bonus action to ascend to the celestial heavens and assume his starry form, choosing Archer. And then as part of that same bonus action, I will launch a luminous arrow at this wolf over here.
That one? Okay.
So 20.
20 hits.
Right, that's 6
6
radiant.
damage. It is still up.
And then for my action, I would like to produce flame that very same wolf.
Okay. That
15?
hits.
5 damage.
That's exactly enough. The fire leaps all over the wolf. It cries out before falling down, still smoldering.
Hmm,
Jesus.
Well,
One
it is
tap.
the way of nature.
Well, that's 2
Strong
taps.
survive sometimes.
Well, one turned.
And
fair.
then I think Aster's actually okay where he is. So I will hold off on using my movement.
Okay. Makes it the wolf's turn. Wolf 1, let me find you. It's going to dash directly towards the first enemy it sees. That's the Ronin.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
going for a munch crunch.
Go for it.
Go for it.
But you won't.
Do it.
Crunch,
You
crunch,
won't.
bagunch.
15 do it.
They did.
Does
Oh wait, no,
15 do
are
it?
you 16?
They munch them.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm 16.
That misses. It glances off your bracers.
Nice. I
Second
couldn't remember
wolf.
if you're 15 or 16 AC.
The second wolf runs to engage with Mello, leaping at him with a bite.
I mean, yeah,
Hey.
it's chain mail, chain mail 16. I should
Okay.
remember.
Hey.
Oh, a critical!
Great
Hopefully.
baby.
All right.
It's
Kill me.
it was so this wolf that's on us probably like 2 HP is out for blood.
Yeah, Mello hit it.
True,
Josh,
I did
remind
hurt it pretty
Vampire.
bad.
Josh, remind me. I rolled damage and then double it, I think.
You
Right?
double the
You
number
roll
of
double the
dice. Correct. Yep.
Okay, so
Not the actual damage. That would be nuts.
Well, I mean, there are some people that roll and then double that, but the base way to do it is just double the dice.
you take 8 damage.
And doubles
Okay,
all
but
dice
wait, but way
associated with it.
worse.
So
Yeah.
like
That could
if
have been
you
way
smite
worse.
or
Uh,
you
Swissy.
sneak attack, it doubles those dice.
Let's see. Can you make me a strength save throw real quick?
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't get too low, you'll be knocked prone.
You are fine. And that's
Thanks.
the.
why would I have been prone? What? I don't know.
Don't worry about
Wolves
it.
just do that.
Oh, okay.
It's
cool.
the Ronin's
The
turn.
only reason I know that is because wolves are very you use them a lot to
Yeah.
just throw at low level people. But yeah, wolves for some reason can knock down anything
Oh.
if
As
they
long as
attack.
it-
If they manage
Oh,
to
like the dogs
successfully,
in John Wick.
yeah, if they manage to successfully land an attack and the thing fails its strength save, they can just knock it prone.
Okay, it's the Ronin's turn.
With enough wolves, I could probably knock just like a crazy big
stun lock
creature
somebody.
prone.
Move
Move
over
over
to
to
this
move
side
over
of
to this
wolf.
side of wolf.
I could kill God.
Okay.
I had
I'm
billions
gonna
of
Attack
wolves.
it with my big sword.
Okay. Go for it. That does not hit.
And I miss.
And I miss.
You whiff under the dog. It jumps.
Action surge and try again.
Oh,
I don't want to.
well, I don't want to use my action surge on the baby wolf.
I feel like I'm gonna.
Why?
I feel
You
like
didn't
I'm
hit
gonna
him.
use it for the big one.
What's the same?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Wow, that was incredible. Weak mind. That hits.
Yeah, boom. Krakatoa.
8 damage.
Can I reroll that
Can you
too?
re-roll any of those?
I rolled a 2, so 4.
plus 2. 10.
So-
Dang.
so-
Almost.
Second.
Yeah.
It's drugs o'clock. That's 10 damage, you say?
Yep.
1 second. I'm not injecting. I'm swallowing.
I'm injecting these
Oh.
tablets. Don't
I'm
inject the tablet. That's bad for you.
Oh no.
Can you imagine if I
Yeah, you
did
gotta crush it
injections
up
on?
and snort it.
Can you imagine if I actually took injections instead of pills and did injections on stream?
That'd be
No, I
crazy.
think that would. I think that would be slightly sketch.
Ah, look, I'm injecting my estrogen. So 10 damage, you said?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that hits the wolf, but it's still up. It's
Ah.
not good, but it's up.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, Mello, it's your
bad.
turn.
I stabbed them.
Okay,
Wait, hold up.
you have to roll it.
Do I stab them? Yes, I do.
You try to stab them.
No, I'm
I think
thinking
it
about
does
something.
it.
No, I'm thinking about something real quick.
Are you thinking about smiting this dog?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm wondering. Okay, cool. I was looking at the thrown weapon fighting style and seeing if I melee with the dart, can I draw it on the same turn as I melee? And I can.
Okay.
It just has to have the thrown weapon property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't have to throw it to do that. Okay,
Hey.
cool. I guess it doesn't matter either way.
Mhm.
I pull out a dart and I stab. I thought I clicked it. I'm clicking.
Ooh, that hits. Show me the damage. 6.
Ha-pa.
Dog down.
2 dogs down.
That's your turn then, I guess?
We gotta confirm on the wolf down. Wolf is down.
This one's down
You
over
could-
here.
You could move, I suppose.
You could move.
Yeah, I'm gonna round about to the other side of Goldie and Juniper.
To continue being a buffer. I almost said
Yeah.
human shield, but it's more like a tabaxi
The Tabaxi shield.
Yeah,
It's the big boy's turn.
the literal Tabaxi shield. Yes.
It's the big boy's turn. He saw what Aster did to that wolf.
Uh-oh.
He did.
He's in there.
I saw
Whoa.
those bodies. Oh, I need to move 5 feet.
I moved to the wrong side of the princess. Oh no!
Damn.
Okay, it's gonna go for a munch crunch.
Yeah, if you stood here, you could block them.
Yeah. Oh, I could have. Damn.
Yeah.
It is a 19 hit.
Opportunity attacks.
Sorry.
A 19 does hit. Yeah.
Oh,
That would count as a
That would
zero.
count as a zero.
Sounds like 0 damage.
0
Fine.
damage. The
Hey.
dice didn't roll, so it must be free, right?
Aster, you take 12
Oh.
damage.
Yeah, okay.
Make me a DC. I'm not gonna tell you DC. Make me a strength
I
saving
know,
throw.
it's good. Hold on a second there.
Make me a
Oh.
District of Columbia saving throw. Make me a strength saving throw real quick.
All right, 1 second. I was pulling up my calculator because I forgot how to do basic math for a second.
Basic
For
math.
1 second.
Well, you can just put
Yes.
minus the number I told you, and then it'll take you from your.
Well, I had
current health.
temporary health. Is the
Oh
problem.
yeah.
Well, I mean, not a problem per se, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I was trying to figure out how much I would carry through to my actual health. But anyways, I will click my strength save. Got a -1 to it.
Let's see.
Wow. Wow.
You are
Wow.
sturdy.
Wow. Wow. Strong like a big elephant.
Wow.
You get big, you don't even
Yeah.
fucking
Everybody
touch it.
pauses mid-combat to just look over and go, wow.
Wow.
Wow, look how
Wow.
sturdy he was.
It's Aster's
That's
turn.
crazy.
Is the wolf
Alright.
phased at all by how sturdy he just fucking... How brick wall of an elephant he just ran into?
I don't know. I think it's still raring to go, dude.
It's like, I don't give a fuck.
Aster, it is your turn.
Alright. Then I will do the following. I will, as an action, take disengage.
Disengage.
So that my movement does not provoke this round. And I will beat a hasty retreat. Towards... Where's the best way to go towards?
Away?
Well, no, I want to draw. If it ends up following me, I want it to follow me into danger for it.
Oh.
So, I will go like that. So I end by the Ronin.
Okay.
And I still luckily have my bonus action. So I will use my bonus action to launch a luminous arrow at the critically injured wolf. To
Okay.
see if I can finish it off.
Let's see.
19?
That hits. Wolf is
9.
dead. It's kind of just vaporizes. There's a
A little
little
excessive on that one.
just gone.
But yeah, I tank the hit. I beat a hasty retreat and end up next to the Ronin and blast the sort of just like put my arm out and blast the wolf next to him and go, if you can focus on the big one now.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
And that is your turn, I guess, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's the Ronin's turn.
I've got to
Get in there.
Gotta get in there.
I scoot over here. I attack the big wolf.
Okay.
I miss.
You miss.
Big oof. Big wolf.
That's my turn.
That's my turn.
Okay, Mello, it's your turn.
Hello. I'm just gonna. Huh?
You should pull out the whip for this guy probably.
Hang on. I need to move a little bit, don't I? Then.
Yeah, you just gotta be within 10 feet.
I whip out my whip.
Smiting time.
Smite slots. Smite
I
slots.
whip my whip.
Oof.
I don't hit
You
it.
do not.
I miss.
I miss. I try to whip and then I miss.
Right, that's your turn then, I guess.
I guess.
It's the big boy's turn. He's
Yeah,
still focused
yeah.
on Aster because everyone else didn't even hit.
Yeah, listen, we're
He's in there.
And
It's
Boko.
an
Takes an attack of
That would
opportunity
be an
from me.
opportunity
Ah.
attack.
Yeah,
Unless the wolf took the disengage
not.
action.
it's going.
And then I missed.
Wow.
And then I missed.
And then I missed. So this is how
You did?
Aster
wait.
dies. To
Yeah, you did
Thunder's
miss.
Plus. Yep.
Yeah, you just kind of swing under its legs as it gallops towards
Hey, it's fine.
Aster
They'll get him. They'll
and
get him
leaps with a
eventually.
bite.
I'm still groggy.
I'm still groggy.
That
Been
does
up
not
for 10
hit.
minutes.
That miss
does
will
miss.
replay in the Ronin's head for years to come.
No, listen.
In
If
slow motion, the sword
no,
sweeping under the
listen.
wolf's
If
legs.
the wolf had gotten Aster and Aster had gone down, definitely. But it just missed, so it's
It would've
it's
been pretty
irrelevant.
funny.
Anyway, it's Aster's
Drama.
turn.
Pretty funny. All right. Here's a great plan. I continue to
To
kite the
disengage.
wolf because I've got aggro.
Oh, hey,
I
we're
take
flanking.
I take
No,
the
you're not.
disengage action.
Oh, are we not?
I would have
You're
to
not.
be here.
You have to be
flank
directly
with you.
across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's across.
I see.
So,
I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm dumb.
Also, I don't have melee that's worth using, so
Fair enough.
I am going to disengage and head back over to the Ronin
Okay.
using the tried and true buddy system. Because now it tries to get back to me. Wait, no, hang on. I have to do my movement slightly better. Hang on, let me see. Where
Oh,
where
wait.
it gets me 30 feet of movement. We will go here.
Okay.
Now
There.
it has to go
Now it
past
has to go
Mela.
past Mela.
Now it would have to take an opportunity attack from Mello, the fool. Even though Mello's currently holding a whip, but hopefully Mello knows to end on a dagger
Yeah.
or dart. But anyways, I'm still in
Well,
star
I can
form.
only pull it out as part of my attack action.
Well, I'm saying, well, no, you get a free interact.
Oh, fair enough.
So, and then as my bonus action, I will throw a luminous arrow towards the wolf.
Okay.
14.
Ooh, let me see. That hits. Show me your damage.
4.
It hits the wolf, but it looks more or less unfazed. It's still hulking and ready to go.
It's hulking out.
He's hulking.
No,
He's hulking.
he's just big. Okay, that's your turn then.
Oh,
The
look at
Ronin's
that.
turn.
That's
Ah,
magic.
Now that
Now that's what I
is-
call flanking.
flanking.
Then I
And
miss.
then I miss.
You still miss.
And
one of these days I'm gonna roll higher than like a 6.
Yeah, and
Man,
it's Mellow's turn.
Hello. Wait.
Listen, You've
So
gotta
you
get a
could
new.
now-
Yeah.
you could now drop your whip for free, and then draw a dagger, and attack. Because you can't free draw the dart
Yeah.
unless
couldn't-
you're throwing it. I don't think.
Right. That's what I was, wondering before. But I have my whip out, so why not whip it? Because it's right
oh,
there
yeah.
in front of me.
You do have your whip out, and you could just whip it. You know, for some reason in my mind, I was like, well, you wouldn't want to whip something within 5 feet, even though that's completely fine to
Please
do.
tell me that's a hit.
That is
Well,
a
14
hit.
hit earlier, so an 18
Show
definitely
me the damage.
hits.
I'ma do that, and then I'ma do that. Wait, I clicked it. Why did it not work?
Might 'em.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Alright, there you
Yep.
go.
Smiting, I'm smiting.
I'm smiting.
I'm smiting. I'm smiting.
-5.
Oh, actually, I was
Minus
I was
8.
wrong, Swissy. The wording is just you can draw a weapon with the thrown property as part of the attack
Yeah.
you make. So even if
Yeah.
you make a melee attack with a dart,
No,
you
yeah,
can
that's what
draw.
I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
13 damage, but this wolf is still going.
Like how good is it going? Is it
Probably
occur?
doing pretty well.
Let's see, let me think.
If I know my direwolf stat blocks.
It's not bloodied yet, or it's just around hitting the bloodied range. But anyway, it is the wolf's turn. Its gaze is on Mellow.
Hello.
There's a
okay,
That's okay. It's not focused on the healer.
Does a critical hit you, Mellow? Does it?
2 in 1.
Yeah.
2 in 1 fight, huh?
on the same person.
That's just my luck.
It's alright. The good news is that we at least missed 6 times.
Thanks.
I had to think if I
I
had
just
to
think
any
if
of
I
my
had
Please
any
just
of my
put
last
me
3
out.
attacks,
Just-
maybe you'd
just-
do that, though, in
You
fight.
take
Just
19
insta-kill
damage.
me. I'm dead. I'm down.
You're
Well, you're not
Rip.
dead. You're unconscious and dying.
I know.
okay.
Now, there
That's...
are outright death rules, but I think that requires you to
Is this
take.
the first
like...
time Mello has gone down, or am I
No,
crazy?
this is the second
No,
time.
you've gone down
You
before.
went down to the
Okay.
Blink Dogs as well on this map.
I don't do well with dogs.
How much negative damage did you take, Mello?
7.
All right, you're good.
Okay, it's
You can
Aster's turn.
technically outright die, but you have to take the remaining damage has to equal or exceed your maximum hit points,
Okay, good.
Yeah,
and then you die without any death rolls.
yeah, it's Aster's turn.
And then we would,
That's fine.
that
we
would be
can-
a whole ordeal.
That's fine. Well, anyways, what's the most effective way to do this then? Now that has changed my plans.
Yeah,
The
well,
board
listen,
state.
I
I
didn't
think-
plan on
Second
getting
crit.
crit twice.
Yeah,
I think the
pretty
best
rare.
thing to do is to spend one of my spell slots and hit Mellow. I keep for some reason saying the wrong name. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my bonus action and a healing word to pick up Mellow. So that is a D4 plus 3, which I think is in my slots if I looked actually.
5.
So Mellow restores 5 HP and is conscious again.
Okay.
Ah,
Rides
And
from
then-
Nacho. The dog
awaken
is
straight back into this fresh hell.
the dog is still there.
Nah.
And then
No, not
as-
58.5. Jesus.
And then I still have an action,
Mm-hmm.
and since I cast a spell as a bonus action, I believe that by the rules, I can only cast a cantrip.
Yeah.
So I will cast a produce flame, targeting the wolf.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
6.
6. There are small licks of flame running down the wolf's back, but it's still up. But it is looking pretty rough now.
All right.
Will that be your
Yeah,
turn?
and I think I don't need to move or anything, so I will stay where I'm at.
It's the Ronin's turn.
I'm gonna swing at him with my big sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's a
Does
crit.
critical,
There
does
it
a
is. There
critical
it
hit? You
Show
was,
me.
you was
That's-
simply.
I had to miss 5 times in a row, but now
Well,
Show
here's
me
the
the
thing.
crit.
You downloaded, you analyzed the enemy, and then while it was taking out Mello, you were like a worthy
I see it.
sacrifice. You were like an opening.
13 plus 8, that's...
Can you
gonna
re-roll any
re-roll
of
that.
that?
reroll that too.
You can re-roll 2
My
plus
God.
4.
Booyah!
Plus
So
four.
plus
So-
4.
So
Oh.
25 damage.
25
25
damage.
damage.
Has the wolf.
That-
Has the wolf.
babe, what 2 were you re-rolling?
The one in
The 1 and the 8.
Yeah,
eight.
there's
Oh,
two
the
in
8.
there.
Oh, I didn't
It's
see
a
that.
2 plus 6.
Okay, so
Correct.
that's
So now it's a
12.
So now it's a 6 plus 6.
So it's, let's see, 10, 13 plus 12, that's 25?
25. 25. Yep.
Yeah,
25.
25
How,
damage.
how do you want to kill, how do you want to kill this wolf? How do you want to kill my dire wolf?
Do the thing where you just like you've sheathed your sword, studying its movements, and then you just like flick the sword out a little bit. It looks like you haven't even unsheathed it.
I just start.
I do that. I just start walking past the wolf towards Mello. Are you alright? And Mello's like, the wolf is still there. And then I like pop my thing back into the hilt, and the wolf just falls into like 8 pieces.
Nice, nice. The wolf is down.
It's like I woke up, panicked, the wolf was still there, and then watched it just fall in half. Halves.
And as you're panicking,
several halves.
a hand comes from off screen holding 5 berries.
And I didn't even.
I
I just
accept
missed
that.
5 times. I didn't
I'm,
even get
I'm glad you
that.
gave me a
Okay.
hard number this time, so I don't eat them all.
Well, no, I only had 5 berries.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
all-
are
that's
eating them
all
all,
of them.
but
I am eating them all.
and Aster's like, you seem like you could use some of these.
I don't do well with dogs, it seems.
Yeah. I think did you get knocked down by the Dryad as
I
well?
did by the last.
By the blink dogs.
You did
Blink
get
dog
knocked down
wave.
by the blink dogs. I wasn't sure if you got knocked down by the Dryad as well.
By the Dryad?
Yes.
Yes,
That's
I think
not
you
a dog,
did.
is it?
No, but you did get
Yeah.
knocked down by her, I think. She
Oh,
clonked
well, yeah.
you.
Mello just keeps
Mello
on
just
getting
keeps
hit.
on getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got really annoyed because I think it was twice in one session.
It
or
was
something like
twice in
that.
one session.
Yeah,
My proudest achievement.
just like I just got annoyed by getting crit twice in one fight, but it is what it is. Them's the dice.
So at least the
and
first
Im's
one
the
was
mellow.
at least the first one was a D4 crit, and I forgot to add the modifier to it. And I was like, oh well, I messed up.
Oh,
That's
shit.
fine. It's like whatever, it happens.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, I guess.
Yeah, because you
Fucking-
still went down by the other crit anyway. But yeah, what you doing?
Recovering.
Fine.
I'm fine.
Well, if it seems like the current battle has subsided,
It has.
I
Do we hear any
will.
additional wolves
You do
waiting in the
not.
wings?
I mean, I guess. I mean, Mello does. I guess I don't know. We skinned the blink dogs.
Yeah.
To someone who actually did that.
I think it was Mello, wasn't
It
it?
was me.
I think
Yeah.
it was Mello.
Because you could
Yeah.
skin these wolves.
Yeah.
I don't think Aster would. Because
No,
he's-
it's kind of
You're
weird.
gonna
I
have-
will.
you're
I'm gonna have a hard
skinning
time
the big
skinning
one.
the big one.
It's more.
It's
chunks.
more.
To
of
back to your
chunks than
hunters,
it
I
is
mean,
of
I don't see a
Yeah.
reason
health
not
at this
to.
point.
Yeah.
If you're going to skin the wolves, though, I will give you this guidance in advance.
yeah,
so you can
Okay.
have that.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
me
what am I rolling to skin?
nature.
Okay.
Nature.
Not survival.
Oh, I guess yeah, sure,
I was
survival.
to say it was survival last time, I thought, but
I don't remember. I don't know most of the skills in D&D 5e. Yeah, but yeah, give me your survival.
Usually, nature and survival are kind of interchangeable, but it's usually like nature is like the knowledge and lore
well,
of nature
I don't.
versus.
I
the
really
practical
botched it. I'm really
applications.
shaken up
You've
this
botched.
time.
You've
You-
botched it.
Use your
pretty bad.
inspiration. Quick, re-roll the
I don't.
one.
I don't have an inspiration.
Yeah,
Damn.
you haven't done any
Wait, you have
recaps.
guidance.
+4.
Add your guidance. Maybe you can get up to a 7.
I do.
Eh,
There
Yeah.
we go, baby.
you managed to skin one of them. The rest of them you
Okay.
botched super hard.
Is it the alpha?
No.
God damn it.
Hey, you can add 1 wolf pelt. That's something you could sell.
That's fine.
Or the
I will
party
take
could
it.
sell whatever.
Now the alpha.
And then
The
if-
alpha is
chunks.
meaty chunks.
Yeah, it's fine. And then if this fight's at least done, I'm going to spend down my last spell slot
Mhm.
to add 10 good berries to my inventory.
Nice.
I think Aster's at like 10 HP. I'm at 14.
14.
The Ronin only got hit once, so
I
we're
didn't- I
probably
didn't even get
okay.
hit, did I?
Oh, you didn't?
Did I?
Nice.
Nah, it
I
missed.
don't think so.
No.
No, I guess it missed.
I never
I never
subtracted
subtracted from my HP.
Perfect.
Are
We
you two
should be
okay?
alright.
I asked the others.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah.
They are shaken up as usual.
Well, yeah.
As usual, when the rodent just creates a bloodbath around them.
Yeah, we all got a
You-
kill.
I do
It was
tend
good.
to
I do tend to casually
I
slaughter
got
things
two.
in front of them.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, not only is that happening, but I'm normally just a big bumbling elephant man, and then I begin blasting things with murderous intent. So they're probably it's not like any of us are making them feel,
None of you are normal.
But they are safe.
but but we are focused. Well, I guess at least this time. Aster's gonna like move up to the Ronin and be like, this time I don't think I saw any red eyes. So
Nope, none of you spotted
we
any
at
red
last
eyes.
don't
These
have
were just
that.
like feral wolves.
Seems like they were just looking for an easy meal and picked the wrong. And Aster sort of pointedly looks at the cubes of dire wolf.
Yeah,
Picked the wrong group.
picked the wrong mule.
It'd be nice to get more nights of unaccosted sleep.
Well, we had it coming after a few good nights' rest.
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
afterward.
I used to get many good nights sleep, I'll be honest, but oh well, someday.
Maybe
after we complete this job, we can take a nice long rest.
One more
before
job,
next
Johnny!
encounter.
Yeah, that would be
Ronan just
good.
starts
Ronan just starts throwing up
Maybe
death.
I can
Maybe I can retire.
No,
In
you're still
3
young.
and
days.
see
My children for the first time in 80 years. That's a joke.
Right.
The Ronin does not. The Ronin does not fuck.
Canonically virgin. Married to his work. Well, anyways, I'm
Married to
gonna.
his sword.
Can't
And you
fuck
can't
We've got
fuck a
this
sword no matter
figured
how
out.
hard you try.
That's quitter
will-
talk.
I guess I'll at least do this, and Aster's gonna work on trying to push the corpses at least to the edge of the camp, so we're
Mhm.
not sleeping next to them.
Throw some leaves over them.
Yeah, just kind of shove them deeper in the woods. I mean, nature will sort it out.
Yeah. Someone will get a free meal.
Yeah,
The bird.
it's a circle. And then after doing that, Aster, since Melo's checking in on those people, Aster's just gonna double check with Melo quick and be like, "So you think your stamina's okay for the night, or because I do have more berries."
Are we about to rest or no?
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know where
you've
we
got.
are
There's
in the
one
day.
We're
watch
the
left.
middle of the rest. Yeah.
Oh,
So we will
true.
be completing our long rest soon.
So I should be good then, right?
You will be the
would
last
think so.
watch. You are the last watch. No, you were the first. Ronan
No,
is last.
I was the first, so I should be getting the most rest, hopefully.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Like, the rules don't chunk up rests at all.
Okay.
It's just you either long rest or you don't. Usually, I guess it'd be up to Boko's discretion.
No,
I'm just
I-
asking in this case, am I long resting or not?
You
That'll
are.
determine my decision on if I'm good or not.
You
Okay,
are.
I'm good then.
Yeah,
No,
it'd be
I'm good,
awfully
my
rude to
friends.
just be like, "No, you guys didn't long rest because I attacked you." That's like a gritty realism one.
I don't
You
like
fools, you
gritty
got attacked
realism.
once.
I think I can rest it off.
You got attacked once during your week of long rest, and now it's ruined. Oh no! All right, well then Aster's all set, and he's gonna go to bed.
All right, Ronan, it's time
Back
for
to
your
sleep.
watch. What you doing?
I'm just gonna
clean my sword.
Okay, at least you got a reason to do that. Roll me your perception.
Sorry, it's hard to
find things on this sheet. I'm stupid.
I won't comment on that. Yeah, but you don't really notice that much. Still, just mostly just critters hanging out in the forest. And the sun crusts over the horizon, and it is morning again in the Grasslands Confederation.
If you can
Hooray.
believe it.
It's morning once again. Right sec. Well, then I get up.
Get up.
Can I restore my things?
Absolutely. You may all restore your long rest refill resources.
I get back
I get back my action surge, and that's all I used.
Resources. All right.
I get my spell slots and my HP. All right.
I guess you head off once again into the north.
Aster will glance upwards and then point north and just a little bit, just a whisper east.
All right, let's go.
Yep, that's what I would say.
Thanks, me.
Excellent.
Thanks, the voice in my head. Very convenient.
We follow Aster.
Almost there.
Almost there.
What's that turn order? We'll need that.
Oh no! Before we get there, we have to renew our past.
I wouldn't do that to you. There's not going
Back
to be
to the fantasy DMV.
time to walk back like 3 days.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a mostly uneventful day. Let's see. Aster, tell me one thing that goes wrong and how you solve it.
Fuck.
All
Don't
right.
worry, Aster's
What's
the
the
only one who has
current weather this time?
It's pretty clear
Is it-
today.
The sky is broken out. Excellent.
Yeah, it's all nice. It's all clear.
Well, let's say there's a part at which the most direct path leads us through like a bit of a small like valley.
Yeah.
And the torrential downpour from yesterday has filled it with like brackish water.
Mm-hmm.
And just to save us some time, Aster freezes the water into an ice bridge that we sort of carefully walk across instead.
Okay. Yeah,
Using shape water.
of
as a-
course.
Yes.
Few more hours into the day, it's pretty cleared up, and it was pretty uneventful. Few more hours, and you are cresting a hill. As you go over the top of the hill, you can see a small stone fence, as well as a large house in the distance.
That should be it. I look. Do I see an orchard nearby?
Yes,
From
that's
this hill?
that's more on the other side of this small stone fence. You know the ones, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty
we have
much
lots
filled
of them up
with
here.
apple trees.
Excellent. Does I think that we can say that we're at least here. Now to get to the front door, I suppose. There's no one like working the orchard or anything at the moment, right?
At the place you are at, you don't see anybody, but there's probably people here somewhere.
Okay.
Now
does
Juniper,
Juniper, does your aunt know
what
you
look
truly look like?
She's my mom's sister, so she probably knows.
Okay,
That
just
would
making
be-
sure that wouldn't be a concern going forward.
My sister's a tiefling.
That's fair.
That's fair.
What you got.
You know what?
Yeah?
Got me there.
Right, well,
I just
didn't
thought I
want
just
to-
didn't want Boko to be like, aha, gotcha,
when we get there.
when we get there.
Why would I pull a gotcha?
She probably wouldn't do that.
I've
Well-
never pulled a gotcha on you ever.
Well, we could either
Have I?
traipse through this orchard here, maybe find a worker to talk to, or we could round towards the front of the house down there and knock.
This doesn't really make a difference to me. We're here for, and we're not here to cause trouble.
Maybe we don't. Maybe we just. Maybe if we just go knock on the front door, it'll seem like we're
Yeah.
more meant to be here.
Yeah.
That's probably good. So I will sort of cut a wide path to get around to the front of the house so I can.
The
Get
house
to
is
the
like a
front door.
decent distance. Like it's in the distance. You're by the orchard, but it's like on the opposite
Sure.
side of it.
Well, then basically I'll just I'll go off trail a bit so I don't
Mhm.
want to like necessarily cut through the orchard and just like
Yeah.
confuse a bunch of workers. So I'll cut around. Basically, Aster is circumnavigating the orchard to then get to the house without going through it.
Okay.
Trespassing can make him itchy.
Uh, um, as you are working on walking, assume you're just like tracing the outside of the fence.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
As you are working on tracing around the outside of the fence, you hear someone shout, "Hey! Hey!" And
Hello.
Hello.
beside you see a large Minotaur woman approaches, like, "You need help with something? You look lost."
Actually, I know exactly where we are.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have lots of charts about it.
Mm-hmm. This is private property. What do you want?
Well, we're here to see the aunt of our charge.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, let me see. Who are you talking about here? You even know who lives here?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
I turned
to the princess and be like, well.
Well, my Aunt Mantra is supposed to live here. Ah. Ah. Well, I guess you do know then. Alright. Follow me. Just hop over the fence. It's not gonna bite.
I
go under the fence.
How are
I
you
hop
going
over.
It's
under
a
a
rock
fence
fence.
made out of
You don't go
rocks?
under a
It's
stone
made
fence.
it's made of rocks.
it's made
You
of
dig a
rocks.
fucking hole or what?
Yeah, I tunnel. I'm a dwarf.
I begin eating the
I
dirt
dig,
like
he
the
digs.
fucking dwarves in Artemis Fowl. Unhinge my jaw
Oh,
and begin
why
shitting.
did you remind me about the stupid Artemis Fowl dwarves? I hate those fuckers. They
fucking
suck.
I fucking worm my way through the dirt. Blasting ass.
Anyways,
Wonderful.
I step over the
Yeah.
stone.
I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
I help the Ronin over the fence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will offer to help Goldie over the fence
Hmm.
because she's our elderly mother.
our dying mother.
Our dying mother.
She's gonna live longer than any of you.
Yeah.
That is
Not me,
factually
not me,
untrue.
not me.
Unless she becomes
I
older.
could die tomorrow and I'd be older than her.
I said live.
True. True.
It was a joke. Because
She'll become a ghost. Ghosts
Adventure-
live for a long time.
adventurers have
That's
shorter
true.
lifespans. Anyway, the Minotaur accompanies you to the manor. She escorts you inside and says, "All right, wait here. I'll go get my boss."
Thank you.
She disappears through.
I don't know what my voice just cracked.
The Ronin is cracked.
Thank you. The rodents. Like,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Now that's Lynn.
Perhaps.
But the Minotaur guard.
I think Officer Meekins also sounded like that.
The
He
Minotaur
did.
disappears through one of the doors, and you are alone in this a high vaulted ceiling room. It's very fancy.
I just sort of passively look around at stuff.
You,
In the room.
Aster, on the wall, you notice.
I politely take off my hat.
Ah, good. Aster, you notice there is a incredibly large Fairth on the wall with what appears to be a family.
Is it a family of tieflings?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Just a quick lore dump because I don't think any of you read the Fairth wiki page. Fairth is basically a magical painting, more or less. It's taken like what someone is perceiving and plastered onto stone with effects based on their emotions and such.
Cool.
I stole it.
Ah, there's Fairth and create Fairth.
Yeah. I wrote a spell. Yeah. After a few minutes, one of the doors opens and the Minotaur returns with a Grasslands tiefling who's very tall. Let me find her. Where art thou? He has tall curling horns and flowing black hair. Follows her and enters the room, and the Minotaur guard says, "Here they are, ma'am." She bows and steps back. And the tiefling looks at the 5 of you. She strides up to Sarah and looks at her intently. Sarah is getting very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not gonna
fucking pull my blade on
Yeah.
this woman. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Aster is
Yeah.
staring at the Fairth. I'll be honest, he's not.
He's not present.
He's contemplating what would happen if he learned to Fairth to make a star chart. Because like he's heard about them
Ooh.
slightly, but the problem is that they're not accurate, so he doesn't know if the measurements would transfer then, and it's like really perplexing him at the moment.
True.
And as she stares, like, she steps back, she's like, "Yep, you're definitely my sister's daughter. I can tell. It's in your eyes." He taps under her own eyes. All right. So, I hear all of you. You're what? Escorts? What's this about?
Something.
It
like
is a
that.
very long story.
I'm a rich woman with lots of time.
Very well. I go into full detail on the adventure.
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Do you spin it in any way, or do you start with like, "So we're wanted by the crown"?
Yeah, I mean, the way
I'll
I
spin a
would like to
little bit.
the way I would like to tell the story is that we were hired for a job to bring the princess to a place, you know, because that part's true. Then we got attacked on the way, and then when we got to the place we were going, we learned that
It was
apparently
compromised.
they thought she had been kidnapped, and the princess was still being attacked, so we wanted to take her somewhere safe, thus here.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, here's definitely
somebody
safe.
Somebody else
like, has a better,
No, that's-
plan
that
to tell
sounds
story.
about
No, I
right.
mean
That makes sense to me.
the important story, the important things to get across is that the princess is in danger from forces that we do not fully understand, and she can't
Yeah.
be in the kingdom at the moment in the capital because things would probably end poorly.
See, well, here's definitely safe. Definitely the safest place for people in my family, at the very least.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Could I
finally relax? I haven't
been
relaxed
pretty
in 2
hectic.
weeks.
Have you ever
Yeah.
relaxed?
No.
No.
You've been alive for
Strike
2
me as
weeks.
an unrelaxing type. We should
Yeah.
get you back to Tricinia.
I think
know
you
a
can.
great
All
mud
of you
bath.
can definitely relax. I'd actually. This is very important. My family's the most important thing to me, and I would love to thank you all. This is kind of, coming out of nowhere. How about all of you stay here for just a little bit, at least until I can, organize a reward for the 3 of you.
That would be wonderful.
That sounds
That's
delightful.
Sounds like you've had a bit of a.
I don't even
Rough
need to
day.
chart the stars here. I already know these ones.
What?
Aster says this as though that
Yeah,
matters to anyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like you've had a rough couple of weeks. Too much stress can be bad for
Quite.
you. You're, Rihanna. She shakes her head and,
Rihanna?
Yo, what?
no.
Whoa! Wow!
I tried not to.
Rihanna,
We
say
really are
anything.
being treated here.
Sorry, it's.
Fucking Rihanna showing everything.
I've read my notes on. It's Rihanna. Rihanna, the Minotaur, steps forward back where she was standing by the door. Is like, show these people to the good guest chambers. You know the ones. She shouts some lingo to her.
The good
and-
ones, not the shit ones. That
Now-
we reserve for enemies of the state.
Now I do have one thing,
Yeah.
Boko.
Yes. Hello.
I would like to, since we've been in a similar position
Yeah.
before.
You know what?
I think Aster- I think Aster,
Yeah.
while normally being pretty like, oh yeah, everything's great and good and cool, and I'm Winnie the Pooh, but I think he's probably just slightly cautious enough that
Of
he would
course.
try to incite her.
I would also
Yeah.
Absolute-
like that.
Go for it, all of you.
Well, I got a one,
Aster
so
doesn't know.
he's too
There's an insight
distracted
stat?
by
I didn't
the
even know that.
he's too distracted by the fair thoughts.
Like, oh, the
He's not paying any
fearful.
attention.
The run it. Well,
What the
no,
fuck?
it doesn't. Well, you do have a 0.
Hey, would like to point out my one infinitely better than Mello's 3. Let's go.
Booyah.
The Ronin, you don't get any negative vibes from this woman. You can tell that she's like sort of like an aristocrat. She's like
That's fine.
definitely like a rich person, but you don't feel malice from her.
We don't feel,
We don't
as,
feel
if she means
as if she
by
means
the
the
good
by
rooms,
the good rooms she
dungeon.
means the dungeon.
Oh. Listen, and
We're not going to be,
We're not going to be cask of
Amontillado
Amontillado in the basement.
I think
No.
just like at least a minor
least we'll
vibe
be
check
together.
is probably
Yeah.
something we would do at this point.
if she
'Cause
was
last
gonna
time we got to a manor we thought was safe,
Yeah.
we immediately were wrong.
if she
Yeah.
was gonna do that, she would have taken your weapons away already.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
She didn't try to take my big swords. So everything's probably fine.
Yeah. So
And what was the name of the aunt again?
her name is Mantra. Mantra. And
Mantra.
and for the record, the name of the orchard is Salies Orchard. Salies. And then orchard.
Salies. Perfect.
Sales.
Yes, Salies. Yeah. So Renana shows you to some very is opulent the right word? Very
Opulent's a great word.
very opulent rooms in the eastern wing of the manor. He's like, yeah, normally she saves these rooms for like, noble visitors, investors, the like.
Oh,
This-
no, I wouldn't. Aster fails his deception.
Yeah, rich boy, okay.
Aster panics and he, begins fumbling with parchment paper and like lowering his head.
A few months back we had like some big Luxodon traders, maybe you know them.
Aster's like behind holding papers in front of his face and they're just shaking wildly. And his
It's
voice
making
is
a lot
like,
of paper sounds.
he's just like, wouldn't know anything about Luxodons.
I've never seen a Luxodon before. I'd love to meet one.
Is that
Renana laughs and claps him on the shoulder. That was a lie. She walks down the hallway, whistling a jovial tune.
Aster just coughs.
Is everything okay, friend?
Eh, why, why wouldn't it be?
Oh, just based on the literally everything you just did, but okay.
No, I'm
The
just,
Ronin smiles, but you can't see it underneath his
I'm-
beard and
I'm
mustache.
just, everything's cool. I'm not nervous about anything relating to my, to anything here. Wow, we should, with the rooms, yeah? Just, you know? Don't look at me.
Mello is also smiling.
I'm just gonna go to my room and sleep for 8
Yeah.
Yes. Within the rooms, you find a very nice, fancy double bed. There's a chest of drawers, a mirror,
Double
a
bed,
nice
like
window.
Double bed is like a quadruple bed for me.
Yeah,
Take the very center, like a little weirdo.
And it's like a single bed for Aster.
Yeah.
I sleep.
The
on my
I sleep
duality
bed
of
on
man.
a rug on the floor just because I feel more comfortable.
Oh.
You're- hmm.
No, I sleep.
No, I've got the bed is fine.
Yeah. So after a bit, so actually, let's say it's been a few days. What have you guys been doing in your downtime while you're just resting up here?
So, the next morning,
Mhm.
like the morning immediately after all of that, like I assume there's some sort of breakfast and after
Yeah,
it,
everything is all
Aster's
provided.
Aster is gonna like very seriously, pull aside his companions and be like, I haven't been honest with you.
Okay, let's go.
You see, I cannot hide. I know I've been hiding it pretty expertly, but my family's actually quite wealthy and lives in Dracinia, and I ran away from home, so I've been trying to avoid discussions of it. He
Who was this that he
expects
pulled aside?
you two.
Okay.
Both
I'm
of
talking
you.
to you.
Yeah, no, I figured. I just wanted to be
Oh.
sure.
He thinks that you have no
My
idea.
response is, oh.
He thinks you guys don't know. He's wrong, I assume.
I mean, he's correct as far as Mello's concerned. Mello didn't notice.
All right, well,
What?
now the ball's
I
in your
mean,
court.
well, that's not the bad thing, is it?
Well, listen, I've been trying to avoid mention of it because it's, you know, having a name that's important is kind of rough. So I just sort of avoid talking about it if I can. And it worked a lot better when we were back on Icos because my family's trading house does less business there than here. But I figure since we've been through so much, I should at least explain that. That's why I wrote Manku that letter. I'm hoping that my name can get her fast tracked or something. But
Well, that was a kind thing for you to do.
Indeed.
well, it's
You're not in trouble with your family or anything, are you?
um, hmm, no. Well, I've never been very good at the family business. You may not have noticed, but I'm not very uh financially minded. I've mostly always been interested in studying the cosmos, so that's I haven't really I've sort of shirked the duties expected of the third born of a of a mercantile family, even though my sisters can take care of everything anyways. Uh my my mom would probably be curt with me if I got back, but I don't know for sure. I've never done it before.
Well,
It's probably fine.
take it from me. It's better to do what you want than to do what other people expect of you if it's not something you feel like you're good at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully at
In
some
another
point.
lifetime, I might have been a blacksmith, but I took up the blade instead. And look where it got me.
Aster,
He does
Aster,
not elaborate.
Aster sort of ponders on this for a brief moment and then nods and goes, I think I see where you're coming from, but I would rather this not change anything about our current uh working relationship, but it seems to keep popping up that people are talking about things related. If you could just not let people know, that would be best. I at
Of
least, if
course.
I'm, if I'm, if I'm currently sort of self-exiled from my family, I at least don't want to cause issues with my family name, if that makes sense. I don't want to be away from home and also be besmirching our uh, our good name.
Oh, that makes sense
So,
to me.
That's fair.
Whatever you want. That does actually bring me to another question, though. I believe our job is over. So
it is.
what are you guys planning on doing after this?
Hmm.
Um, well, unfortunately, I was hoping to chart all the stars in Ikus, but I'm now a wanted enemy of the state, which is new for me. Um, I don't really know, I guess. Maybe if I
Mello?
could get up to the Queenswood, or not the Queenswood, the
That's what I. Oh,
he he checks his mental map. The Queen's Bounty. That's the name of it. That's where you're from, Mello, huh?
it is. Yes.
If we get up,
It.
if I get up there, I mean, I guess I don't really have a Luxodon and Queen's Bounty would also stand out, but at least they wouldn't. Maybe. Well, there was that Fey Royal mark that on those Blink Dog collars.
Hmm. It
Hmm.
is
Yeah.
concerning. We still don't know quite what was going on there.
Aster's entire current life plan was to study the stars, and now he can't go to that continent anymore.
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well,
I mean,
I
perhaps.
mean, I've never been one for particular plans. I just sort of go where the wind takes me.
I think that's nice. What about you,
Honestly,
Mello?
Perhaps seeing
honestly, if
how
the two
well
of you
things have
weren't
gone so
here,
far.
oh, I was just gonna say, honestly, if I hadn't bet the two of you, I'd probably just walk out that door and start going in a direction. But it's nice to have people to be with, to rely on.
Yeah, we've somehow managed to get through many enemies without and Aster tries
Gwent.
not to look at Mello. He's like, without too many injuries.
I hope to never see a dog again in my life.
You do not have good luck with them. They really seem to sort of throw you off your game. Are we
Yes.
Mello? I've been meaning to
Dodgy
ask.
little bastards.
Also, as since we're on the topic of backstories a little, um, are we are we are we preventing you from or keeping you from some sort of holy duty? You seem to be a priest.
This is something I have wrestled with during our journey. Um, it was originally my goal to spread the teachings of Vidalion and the wonders of the possibility of a next life after this one.
Oh.
But
Hmm?
obviously, circumstances changed. Not that that is my goal anymore, but
Hmm.
you know. Right now, my duties can no longer occur on a certain continent. So,
It really does throw a lot of things off when you get sort of banned from an entire landmass.
but I've been giving it many thought over these past few days. Perhaps when I level up one day, I will fully decide what I want to do with my life and how I want to spread the teachings of Adelian.
If I do truly want to redeem people or a different thing.
Yeah,
It
I've
is
been thinking maybe I'm not a samurai at all.
it
No,
Feels like I have
maybe
a
I'm
whole
a
level to
wizard.
decide that.
Begins to throw out cantrips.
Nah, I'm
Bro.
kind of rolling with the thought that like right now, Mello's not fully in the redemption camp, but he's going to be. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm coming to think that no matter what walk of life you are from, perhaps there is always a second chance waiting for you.
That would be a nice thought.
So
I
perhaps it
suppose.
is this
It
that I
would.
will bring to the world. Little do they know it means I'm gonna fucking kill people instead of the next life.
I've taken the redemption in a weird way, but a good one. Well, I guess my immediate plan is to just take advantage of the hospitality here. Uh, until
I'm in no hurry to leave.
yeah,
We've
it
had
is.
quite a few days.
Oh, it is
I
very
haven't.
pleasant.
Weeks.
I haven't been in a nice manner. Well, outside of the one we stopped at briefly and fought through, I haven't stayed at a nice manner since I left home months ago.
This is
So
certainly my first.
This is probably the nicest place I've been in decades.
maybe someday I should take you guys back home if I can make sure that my mom doesn't throw me out the door on sight. Maybe if I get a letter to Marielle, she can tell me how mad she is.
Oh,
Thoughts for later.
what if we let you don the hat of the skies?
You could be anybody that's 8 feet tall.
Mello is joking, by the way. He chuckles.
Hmm. Hmm. It might work.
You
It's
could
hard to
pretend to
say.
be a more esteemed member of your family. Ah ha ha! It's a joke.
I don't. Well, here's the problem. Uh, I think my mom would instantly realize I'm not one of my sisters when I inevitably say something wrong. I don't have their business acumen. They're really good at talking about like ledgers and things.
I
Something
don't even
about
know what that
shipping
is.
routes. I mean, join the club. I I could tell you about the
The no
constellations
letters
of the
game.
area. I could tell you some things about nature, but not good at the logistics. But anyways, thanks you for letting me sort of reveal my long kept secret.
Of course.
Anytime. I feel like enough has happened between us by now that the doors are open. We both look at the Ronin.
What? What?
Asta looks back at Mello, then back at the road. It's like, I'm not really sure either, I'll be honest. It just felt like the thing to do. Do we
We
need
can
like
get
a
into. We can go
we need
into
like a
more
secret
things later.
handshake? Do we need a team?
I,
he
I
doesn't.
propose the Delta Drag.
He doesn't. No. Aster doesn't say anything. Aster doesn't say that. But well, anyways, I guess we'll see what remains in store. But if nothing else, it's thank you for not letting me die during any of our escapades.
Right back at you.
Of course.
We sort of just
Yeah.
we were sort of we were sort of just randomly thrust together, so it's kind of remarkable we were able to hit a flow so easily.
I'm glad-
I'm not used to working with others. But I find the experience enjoyable.
And I'm not used to using my magic in such a offensive manner.
But the best defense is a good offense.
That's true. Usually I just use it to create diagrams and lights. Well, I guess usually means in the past. But I'm interested to see if the applications, I suppose.
Yeah,
Anyway.
once we're able to leave here, maybe we go back to town and see if anybody's got jobs.
It would be good to help the common person.
I suppose we could just hang together as being exiled and all. We'll see.
It would be nice to have somebody else watching my back.
It's nice to have friends.
Willow's the only one that says
Is that
it.
the only comment you got, Mello?
And then
The Ronin just
the
like,
Ronin
doesn't
just
say.
like doesn't say anything.
Wow, dude.
He's smiling.
He's smiling,
Can't see
but
it.
you can't see it under his facial hair.
That's true. I had to. My only real friend is somewhere off in the capital, probably wherever she's gotten to. So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, I think that wraps it for everything I wanted to say.
May
I've
our
been-
roads lead us
I
to
don't-
warm
yeah, I don't-
sands.
Yeah,
That's the end.
that's the end of the episode.
And that's
Well,
the
I
end
actually
of
have
the
a few
talk.
things I
Oh,
want
okay,
to
yeah.
go over
Sure.
before. Oh,
Poco's just been chilling.
well, no, I'm letting you guys roleplay. You don't roleplay
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm
Because
cool
we've been on a timer, so you haven't really had a good chance to do it. During
Yeah,
this
that's why I wanted to do that.
during this downtime, I know Astor was having a heart to heart. What about the rest of you? Did you others do anything special with this downtime?
I haven't really had a good chance to do my training in a while, so I think I'm going to try to get back into that
Okay.
now that I'm in a more relaxed thing. Trying to remember the forms and stuff that my master taught me all those fucking 80 years ago or whatever.
Okay. What about you, Mello?
I would like to. Is there like a tree somewhere, like a big tree? What's the biggest tree? Where's the biggest?
You are at an orchard.
Tree? Yeah. Is there like a tree supreme?
You could probably find a big tree if you try hard enough.
You know how orchards have like the progenitor tree.
They've got this tree hierarchy.
They're all
no,
sort of
I
like
know it's a
the
fucking
planet of
orchard,
Kashyyyk.
okay?
So
I know it's a fucking orchard. I'm looking for a good tree to like, not just like a cookie cutter tree that's in a row with a bunch of other trees, but like, is there any just like?
I mean, if you want to
Okay.
head off the
I guess
land
there's
for a bit, if you leave for a bit, I'm sure you can find one. But
Yeah,
on the
I'd like
land,
to
it
just
is
find a
mostly
tree
just
to
rows.
ponder under for a little bit.
Okay.
Feel closer to Magaud.
Okay. Cool.
Meditate.
Nice. So, after a few days, let's say maybe a week, the three of you receive a summons from Mantra. So you all, I assume you all go.
I
You
do.
are in a private study with her. She's like, so I know I said that I would arrange a reward for you, and I am making good on that. She plops down 3 sacks of gold on the table, one for each of you for your excellent work.
No.
They're stones.
You open them, and there is 40 gold in each.
Wow. That's very generous of you.
I'm
Thank
rich.
you.
I'm rich.
It was an important job.
We will see to it that this benefits the people we help in the
Mhm.
future.
And I understand, since you've mentioned it, I understand that you can't return to Kingsland, and I feel, well, not responsible. I do feel for your struggle, so I may have a job for you if you're interested.
Oh, we were just sort of talking about
Mm-hmm.
that a few days ago.
That's great. She snaps her finger. One of the side doors to the room opens, and in walks a dwarf. This is Flint Hole Digger, and he. Are you? Wow. Okay.
I wonder what he does.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to break the tension, but that Clint Holdinger.
What's wrong with my dwarf last
Wow.
name?
That is
Listen.
like one step lateral from Boblin the Goblin.
Why is this the thing that you have a
Yo,
problem
you're a
with?
dwarf and you dig holes? That's crazy.
Listen. The
I
dwarf.
think it's not just that his name is Holdinger. It's that it's not like Farazar Holdinger or something. It's Clint. It's like
It's Flint.
No, it's
Flint.
Yeah, it's
Flint.
oh,
Flint.
it's Flint.
The
Oh,
mineral.
All
that's
of the dwarfs are named
That's
after rocks.
awesome. Yeah. All right, sorry.
Yeah, the Ronin named after a rock.
He
That's
doesn't
a
have a name.
title.
That's a title for our convenience.
You're a title.
It's a title. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a name.
Says
Your
We
is
derailed
kind
a
of a
little.
title if you count pronouns as titles.
Yeah, sure.
says oh, this is Flint, and I think I'll let him speak on this topic since he knows the job best.
Hi, I'm Flint. I dig holes.
Shut up. Hello, I'm
Okay,
Flint.
Okay, but the actual voice you did is not much
It's
better
better.
than the one he did.
I didn't
I
do
hate
Beavis.
elves.
I didn't do Beavis or Butthead. So I reign supreme.
What?
Yes, me. Hello. My voice is better. Oh, I'm a. I'm Flint Holdinger.
Do you have to do that to get into character?
You know how some people have like a sentence they say to
Yeah.
get the voice? Boko just
I
has
gar-
to do a
I gar-
Nixon jowl movement.
I gargle.
Just like for the count. Hello.
I
feel
gargle
a
some
jowl
rocks.
movement coming up.
Or the Major Tom of Days of Old.
I have a need of some muscle. So I am an archaeologist. And I have come into some great information of some very fancy ruins. Due east of the Apiary Mountains, you know your geography. Right up there on the border with the Basalt Demiarchy, yeah? So I would love
Mello
to
just
study
tries
them,
to follow along.
but as I understand, these places are genuinely dangerous, and I would love some strong muscle, and Mantra here assures me that you'll be the ones for the job. That'll pay.
I'm happy to help.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the study of, well, the study of studying, I suppose. Archaeology's not in my direct wheelhouse, but always happy to help a fellow researcher.
Excellent. Right. One second, I have to look at the world map really quick because I don't remember the name of the city.
You looking at Glass Tig or Gallo?
And second. So I have acquired some transport for us. You can make it to Gallo. It's a city southeast of Mavka, you know, the Tiefling capital. Due east from here, the southeast from there. I have arranged for I have chartered a boat from there, since, you know, people don't go to ruins. From there, if you will meet me there, we can just, you know, we can get to work digging.
I mean,
Sounds
I
good.
don't.
Sound
I
good.
can only
Sounds like a
speak
job.
for myself, but it sounds like we're all in agreement that we would take on this job and meet you in
Excellent.
Gallo for that boat.
Flint approaches you
Sounds
and
good to me.
sticks his hand out for a handshake.
I would shake.
Do
his
we
hand.
all reach in at once?
We all
awkwardly
reach
reach
in.
in and do a triple.
He was approaching
Aster
us
would definitely reach
specifically.
in at the same time as someone else.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
He doesn't have the social graces.
I reach in with
Flint-
Aster. I just roll with it. We both shake.
Flint reacts. It's like, so he sees it coming. He's like, oh no. He turns his hand into a fist bump. So
Nice.
The three-way fist.
I
bump.
grab the fist.
Oh no.
I put my hand on top of the fist.
this party is
I feel like I've made the mistake.
Oh, that's
Let's me
great.
try that again.
It's great. I look forward to working with you. And that is where we
Likewise.
fade out for the end of the episode.
Hooray.
And so we're going to do some quick house clean before the end. You may all level up.
Yeah.
Pussy, what was that?
I was leveling up.
You just consume your throat when you level up? But yeah, that's the main thing I want to go over. Where you're
No, I was
leveling up.
consuming character development.
Okay, yeah.
My level up is super easy because I get no new features, but I do
Nice.
now have level 2 spells. slots.
Ooh. Yeah, but yeah, you all level up,
Bloody
and
hell.
we will see you back next week for more. We are rapidly approaching the season finale. Like, I give it 2 or 3 more episodes. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more Bloodlines. So I want to say thank you again to Tay Sammy for the raid earlier. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week or tomorrow.
Oh, thanks, Tay.
You didn't even pay attention to when I said it the first time.
I didn't hear the name you said. I just heard you
Oh,
say
you
we
didn't
were
listen
rated.
to me. I see. Thank you. We'll see
Yes.
you next week.
I have no idea.